The following BLTV program is brought to you by O'Flaherty Law. Please enjoy.
Welcome to Learn About Law. My name is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law, and today we're going to explain the powers and duties of corporate directors and officers. First, let's talk about the difference between a director and officer and how the two relationships work. So when a corporation is formed, stock certificates are issued to shareholders, and those shareholders will initially elect a board of directors. And in small corporations, it can be the same people as the shareholders, but in larger corporations, it can be people who aren't even shareholders of the corporation. So the board of directors are responsible for big picture strategies, company policies, approval of major decisions. Officers are the people that the board of directors elect to implement those strategies. So when we think of president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, those are the traditional roles of officers, but it's also things like C-suite individuals, which can be one and the same as those roles, like CEO, CFO, COO. A CEO is the chief executive officer. That's the person that is generally responsible for the buck stopping with them on executive decisions. They're responsible for the overall running of the company and usually the company's vision. The COO is the chief operating officer, and they're responsible for the operations of the company, the logistics of managing the company's workflow. The CFO is the chief financial officer. This is often the same as the treasurer. They're responsible for managing the accounts and finances of the company. And finally, the secretary is responsible for taking meeting minutes at board of director and shareholder meetings, as well as other note-taking responsibilities and record-keeping responsibilities. The directors and officers have a duty of loyalty, honesty, good faith, and fair dealing to the corporation. And this basically means that they have to act with the utmost fiduciary responsibility to not be acting in their own self-interest at the expense of the corporation or the self-interest of some other party that isn't the corporation. They can't favor some groups of shareholders over other groups of shareholders, and they can't compete with the corporation. There's something called the business judgment rule that applies to officers and directors that basically says that as long as these fiduciary duties aren't breached and the directors and officers are acting within their best business judgment in taking actions, their actions don't have to pay off the way they expect. They don't have to take the right action. They just, as long as they don't breach their fiduciary duties, they can't be held personally liable for the actions that they take. So an example of this is if they make an investment and the investment fails, as long as they're acting in their best business judgment in taking that action, they're not personally held liable for any loss as a result of their failed investment. So the officers can be the same people as the board of directors, who can be the same people as the shareholders, but the hierarchy is that the shareholders have ultimate control in electing the directors, and then the directors elect the officers. The directors come up with the big picture strategy and policies, while the officers implement the day-to-day operations of the corporation. And all of the directors and officers have these fiduciary duties to the corporation and its shareholders. So if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section below this post at learn-about-law.com or below the video on our YouTube station. If you need some help, give us a call at 630-324-6666. That's 630-324-6666. We offer free consultations, and we have offices all around Chicagoland for your convenience. And if you found this helpful, please subscribe on YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud, and you'll be notified of our daily article and video posts. You can also subscribe to our email database at learn-about-law.com, and you'll receive weekly updates on our latest content that we're posting. Thank you so much for watching and listening.
Thanks so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Click the subscribe button for new videos every week, and download and review us on iTunes. Visit learn-about-law.com for other legal-related articles and videos. Visit our business podcast and video blog, seizeyourbusiness.com, and visit Making Real Estate Fun for real estate videos and podcasts. Call us at 630-324-6666 for a free consultation.